We must always abide by our promises.
We must always abide by our promises.
우리는 항상 약속을 지켜야 한다.
Finally, he acceded to my suggestions.
Finally, he acceded to my suggestions.
마침내 그는 내 제의에 동의했다.
It is necessary to allow for the unexpected.
It is necessary to allow for the unexpected.
예상 밖의 일을 고려하는 것은 필요하다.
On our trip to LA, our tires blew out.
On our trip to LA, our tires blew out.
LA로 가던 여행 중 타이어가 펑크 났다.
I don't know the reason why the car breaks down.
I don't know the reason why the car breaks down.
나는 왜 그 차가 고장 났는지 이유를 모르겠다.
Somebody broke in my house yesterday.
Somebody broke in my house yesterday.
어제 누군가가 내 집에 침입했었다.
Why did you break up with him?
Why did you break up with him?
왜 그와 헤어졌나요?
You'd better come up with some money to invest in this project.
You'd better come up with some money to invest in this project.
이 계획에 투자할 돈을 좀 내는 것이 좋을 것입니다.
As the weather became colder, the rain came to snow.
As the weather became colder, the rain came to snow.
날씨가 점점 추워지면서 비는 눈이 되었다.
He has the ability to cope with a difficulty.
He has the ability to cope with a difficulty.
그는 어려움을 대처하는 능력이 있다.
I can count on my father.
I can count on my father.
나는 아버지께 의존할 수 있다.
Under cover of darkness, we ran out of the house.
Under cover of darkness, we ran out of the house.
어둠을 틈타서 우리는 그 집에서 나왔다.
The company cuts down the salary of the employees.
The company cuts down the salary of the employees.
회사는 고용인들의 봉급을 줄였다.
I did away with my old shoes.
I did away with my old shoes.
나는 내 오래된 구두를 처분했다.
Natural disasters can do us in.
Natural disasters can do us in.
자연재해는 우리를 망쳐놓을 수 있다.
My friend dropped in to see me this afternoon.
My friend dropped in to see me this afternoon.
내 친구가 오후에 나를 만나러 들렀다.
I will draw up the contract today.
I will draw up the contract today.
나는 오늘 정식으로 계약서를 작성할 것이다.
I figured out what is the answer of this problem.
I figured out what is the answer of this problem.
나는 이 문제의 답이 무엇인지 알았다.
She never fails to attend the meeting.
She never fails to attend the meeting.
그녀는 반드시 회의에 참석한다.
Fill this application out completely.
Fill this application out completely.
이 지원서를 완전히 작성하세요.
She was pretty fed up to the result.
She was pretty fed up to the result.
그녀는 결과에 대해 상당히 불만스러웠다.
After the break, they get on with their work.
After the break, they get on with their work.
휴식 후에 그들은 그들의 일을 계속한다.
He'll back to work when he gets over the sickness.
He'll back to work when he gets over the sickness.
그는 병을 극복하면 일터로 돌아올 것이다.
His joke didn't get across to us.
His joke didn't get across to us.
그의 농담은 우리에게 잘 이해되지 못했다.
I have to get through with it today.
I have to get through with it today.
나는 오늘 그것을 끝마쳐야 한다.
Mr. Lee wants to give out this news soon.
Mr. Lee wants to give out this news soon.
미스터 리는 이 소식을 빨리 발표하기 원한다.
The major gave in to the demand of the group.
The major gave in to the demand of the group.
시장은 무리의 요구에 양보했다.
Go over this lesson when you go home.
Go over this lesson when you go home.
집에 가면 이번 과를 복습하세요.
Your tie goes with your suit.
Your tie goes with your suit.
당신의 타이는 양복과 잘 어울립니다.
I went through college entrance exam.
I went through college entrance exam.
나는 대학 입학 시험을 통과했다.
Please hang on your phone just a second.
Please hang on your phone just a second.
잠시만 수화기를 놓지 말고 있어 주세요.
My grandfather handed down this book.
My grandfather handed down this book.
나의 할아버지는 이 책을 후세에 남겼다.
I'm late because I was held up in the traffic.
I'm late because I was held up in the traffic.
교통체증 때문에 지연되어서 나는 늦었다.
They could not hold back the accident.
They could not hold back the accident.
그들은 그 사고를 저지할 수 없었다.
Hold on for a few more minutes until the chairman comes in.
Hold on for a few more minutes until the chairman comes in.
의장이 들어올 때까지 몇 분 더 기다려주세요.
I handed in my paper this morning.
I handed in my paper this morning.
나는 오늘 아침에 내 논문을 제출했다.
I helped my mother out with her making a dinner.
I helped my mother out with her making a dinner.
나는 어머니가 저녁 준비하는 것을 도왔다.
Winter comes at hand.
Winter comes at hand.
머지않아 겨울이 온다.
We held together to solve this problem.
We held together to solve this problem.
우리는 이 문제 해결을 위해 단결했다.
Don't keep back children's curiosity.
Don't keep back children's curiosity.
아이들의 호기심을 억누르지 마세요.
I don't know how much longer I can keep it up.
I don't know how much longer I can keep it up.
내가 얼마나 더 계속해 나갈지 모르겠습니다.
I lay aside some money for the future.
I lay aside some money for the future.
나는 미래를 위해 약간의 돈을 저축한다.
The factory is going to lay off 20 workers.
The factory is going to lay off 20 workers.
공장은 20명의 노동자를 해고할 것이다.
He was locked out because he lost the key.
He was locked out because he lost the key.
그는 열쇠를 분실해서 들어갈 수 없었다.
Don't let out this plan to anybody.
Don't let out this plan to anybody.
아무에게도 이 계획을 누설하지 마세요.
To look through a book is an important study skill.
To look through a book is an important study skill.
책을 대강 살펴보는 것은 공부하는데 중요한 기술이다.
The room was messed up.
The room was messed up.
그 방은 난잡해 있었다.
I made my car for my home.
I made my car for my home.
나는 집으로 내 차를 돌려 향하게 했다.
I make over an old dress.
I make over an old dress.
나는 낡은 드레스를 고쳐 만들었다.
He made off with all the money in the house.
He made off with all the money in the house.
그는 집에 돈을 전부 가지고 도망쳤다.
I couldn't make out this inscription.
I couldn't make out this inscription.
이 묘비명을 판독할 수 없었다.
Why don't you make up with him?
Why don't you make up with him?
그와 화해하는 것이 어때요?
She was heavily made up.
She was heavily made up.
그녀는 짙은 화장을 하고 있었다.
The teacher make up a timetable.
The teacher make up a timetable.
그 선생님이 시간표를 작성한다.
I put a book on the shelf.
I put a book on the shelf.
나는 책을 선반 위에 올려놓았다.
He put the car in the garage.
He put the car in the garage.
그는 차를 차고에 넣어두었다.
Put your bags down.
Put your bags down.
가방을 내려놓으세요.
The mother put her baby to sleep.
The mother put her baby to sleep.
어머니는 아기를 재웠다.
I put my money into land.
I put my money into land.
나는 토지에 내 돈을 투자했다.
We put a heavy tax on luxury goods.
We put a heavy tax on luxury goods.
사치품에는 중과세를 부과했다.
They put all the blame on him.
They put all the blame on him.
그들은 모든 책임을 그에게 전가했다.
They put it to her ignorance.
They put it to her ignorance.
그들은 그것을 그녀의 무식의 탓으로 돌렸다.
She tried to put something over on me.
She tried to put something over on me.
그녀는 나를 속이려 했다.
If Kathy accomplished her plan, she put it over.
If Kathy accomplished her plan, she put it over.
만일 캐시가 그녀의 계획을 성취했다면 그녀는 그것을 달성한 것이다.
He pulled through his sickness.
He pulled through his sickness.
그는 아픔에서 회복했다.
She came run to me when she is in trouble.
She came run to me when she is in trouble.
그녀가 어려움에 처했을 때 나에게 달려왔다.
The news ran all over the country.
The news ran all over the country.
그 소식은 온 나라에 퍼졌다.
A thought ran through my mind.
A thought ran through my mind.
어떤 생각이 문득 내 머릿속에 지나갔다.
He will run for the next president election.
He will run for the next president election.
그는 다음 대통령 선거에 출마할 것이다.
Trains runs on rails every day.
Trains runs on rails every day.
기차는 레일 위를 매일 달린다.
The lease runs for 2 years.
The lease runs for 2 years.
차용 계약은 2년간 유효하다.
The situation ran me into difficulties.
The situation ran me into difficulties.
그 상황이 나를 궁지에 몰아넣었다.
He took me out of the room.
He took me out of the room.
그는 나를 방 밖으로 데리고 나갔다.
What will you take for this machine?
What will you take for this machine?
이 기계를 얼마에 팔겠습니까?
The occupation army took over his house.
The occupation army took over his house.
점령군이 그의 집을 점거했다.
Taken together, there cannot be more than 10.
Taken together, there cannot be more than 10.
다 합쳐서 생각해도 10개 이상 있을 리는 없다.
We took up this matter on our meeting.
We took up this matter on our meeting.
우리는 이 문제를 회의에서 주제로 택했다.
The children were taken off by kidnappers.
The children were taken off by kidnappers.
그 아이들은 유괴범들에게 끌려갔다.
Take your time when you solve the problem.
Take your time when you solve the problem.
문제를 풀 때 서두르지 마세요.
Turn your car around.
Turn your car around.
차를 돌리세요.
I turn my back to the wall.
I turn my back to the wall.
나는 벽에 등을 돌렸다.
She turned the car toward downtown.
She turned the car toward downtown.
그녀는 차를 중심가 쪽으로 돌렸다.
I turned my check into cash.
I turned my check into cash.
나는 어음을 현금으로 교환했다.
You must turn the plan over in your mind.
You must turn the plan over in your mind.
당신은 곰곰이 그 계획을 검토해야 합니다.
Please turn down the lights.
Please turn down the lights.
불을 어둡게 해주세요.
Victory goes to the strong.
Victory goes to the strong.
승리는 강자에게 돌아간다.
A story is going about that she is getting married.
A story is going about that she is getting married.
그녀가 결혼한다는 소문이 퍼지고 있다.
Telling a lie goes against my conscience.
Telling a lie goes against my conscience.
거짓말하는 것은 내 양심에 거리낀다.
Don't let this chance go by.
Don't let this chance go by.
이 기회를 놓치지 마세요.
Has anything gone wrong with her?
Has anything gone wrong with her?
그녀에게 뭔가 안 좋은 일이 있습니까?
I came to the end of the road.
I came to the end of the road.
나는 길 끝에 이르렀다.
He drives at about the same speed.
He drives at about the same speed.
그는 대체로 같은 속력으로 운전한다.
The vacation comes at hand.
The vacation comes at hand.
휴가가 가까워 온다.
Before leaving the country, the business had to wind up my affairs.
Before leaving the country, the business had to wind up my affairs.
나라를 떠나기 전에 내 사업을 결말내야 한다.
What you have just said is beside the point.
What you have just said is beside the point.
당신이 지금 한 말은 적절하지 않은데요?
He lost his temper and went out the room.
He lost his temper and went out the room.
그는 화를 내고 방 밖으로 나갔다.
Write your address down on it.
Write your address down on it.
당신의 주소를 그 위에 적어주세요.
Don't throw away these books.
Don't throw away these books.
이 책들을 버리지 마세요.
Were usually rooted in economic causes.
War usually rooted in economic causes.
전쟁은 대개 경제적 원인에서 일어난다.
Certain conditions were set out in the contract.
Certain conditions were set out in the contract.
어떤 조건들은 계약서에서 상세히 말하고 있습니다.